Soundstrap.
Trying to get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone.
Soundstrap.
Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of gold. Stack that bread and vomit.
Welcome back to the XandOSports Show. I'm your host, Ricky G. Stanley, and it's that time of year. I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, it's that time of year. NFL season is over, unfortunately, but we did have All-Star Weekend last weekend. I enjoyed it. I can say I did not entertain a three-point contest because felt like, Karl Anthony Towns should not be a three-point shooter. Also, I did not entertain the dunk contest because I felt like it was going to be trash, which it was. We're going to skip that part. Like I said, I feel like the dunk contest, if certain people are not in it to draw, then those people that are dunking have to be very well. Profound dunkers. Kind of like John Moran. If I saw him in a dunk contest, I would watch it. You got to get people to draw. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know who Zach LaVine was until the dunk contest he was in the first time, but he put on a show. So, like I said, you got to get some people that can, actually dunk. Like, the guy that won it, it's not that he did bad. It's just the fact that he's 6'10". So, the dunk that he does, it looks very effortless because he's so tall. Like, John Morant is 6'3.5". He gets up and do a dunk like that. It looks like he's in the air for a while. So, like I said, it wasn't bad, but, I don't like when, this is being nitpicky, but I don't like it if you miss the dunk once or twice. I feel like, the highest you're going to get from me is probably a 40. But, like I said, I actually enjoy the All-Star game itself. Normally, I don't really like it because I hate watching All-Star games because there's no defense. But this one wasn't too bad. Normally, like I said, it's a bunch of, missed shots, guys shooting from half court that shouldn't be. LeBron. Like I said, but Wardell, Steph, and Curry, yes, man, he lit it up like a Christmas tree. He was going for the home run. I think the record was 52 points. He only got 50, unfortunately, but he put on a show. When I always knew he could shoot, but when you have the best shooters in the game out there with you, and you're blowing them out of the water, like I said, everybody had a chance to shoot. So it wasn't everybody. No. He lit it up. He showed why he is who he is. He went 16 of 27, 50 points and 5 rebounds. Like I said, the way he was dropping threes, I just knew he was going to break that 52-point record. I feel like he gave out a little bit out of gas because some of those threes look a little flat. Just enough to come off the rim at the end. But I'm glad he did pass the ball at the end so they can close the game out and win it. Like I said, they were in Cleveland. And, LeBron did close it out with that fadeaway three-pointer. But back to Steph Curry, when I tell you this dude's range is out of this world. If you're going to check Steph Curry, I'm going to give you a cheat code. As soon as Steph Curry wakes up off the bus and gets off the bus, you have to guard him right there. He's in range. He can pull up from anywhere. He practices over 50-foot shots. He does do regular three-pointers. When he shoots and it touches the rim, it doesn't count in his mind. So this dude has really put in a lot of work to do this. Well, I'm really proud of him. A lot of people are like, oh, well, he's not going to do that well because he's a shooter in the league. Boy, is that wrong. But like I said, LeBron closed it out. But seeing John Morant, Zach LaVine, and get to see some of those young all-stars that I really didn't get to see, I enjoyed that because some of those dudes, I really don't know who they are until I see them play. Now the All-Star weekend is over. Now is what I remember. It's a famous video of Kobe. He got the All-Star MVP, and he was after the game. He was like, "Yeah, I'm glad I got that out the way." But now it's time for the home run push. Now this is the push that everybody starts actually playing defense and doing things like that because they're trying to get in the playoffs. These next 2 or 3 weeks is going to determine whether you're going to tank or you're going to make it to the playoffs. So the big playoff push is coming. Also, I love the way that they did the ceremony for the 75 players. It was good seeing them all under one roof, especially the ones that are still alive. I feel like seeing Michael Jordan, LeBron, Steph Curry, fortunately Kobe, he passed on, but he couldn't be there. But it's the fact that seeing all of these guys under one roof right now is one of those things. It's kind of like you had to see it live to understand it. But like I said, good. I got to see the old heads with the new heads. And if you get a chance, go watch Michael Jordan actually challenge Magic Johnson to a one-on-one. I would have loved to have watched both of them pull a hamstring playing one-on-one. But moving on to the NBA news, my Lakers, yeah, we still stink. And the Warriors are still the top seed in the West, and the Suns as well. Miami crept up as of last week from the ashes, and they took the number 1 seed. I think a couple games have been played since then, but they're around number 1 and number 2 seed. Ben Simmons is he still can't shoot. He's still trash to me. I feel like Ben Simmons he's never got any better since his second year. He still can't shoot. And James Harden still hasn't done a sit-up since he's been in the NBA. So, that's nothing really changed there. James Harden, he's still going to give you his 27, 30 points. He's going to light it up in the playoffs. He's not in good shape, so he's always going to give out or he's going to have an injury. Moving on to the NFL. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray has been playing chicken. Like I said, they're playing this game, who's going to break up with who first. I feel like it's kind of stupid. I think y'all should sit each other down. Owner, GM, manager, player, they should all sit in one room. Nobody's that busy that you can't sit in the room for 20 minutes and hash this out. So, they're smearing his name and his character all over social media and, in the news. Kyler Murray unfollowed them. For some reason, now these days, that's a big thing on IG if you unfollow your team. Me personally, if I was famous and I was a player, I probably wouldn't follow my team anyway. But it's just, when you unfollow, everybody sees it. People are screenshotting it. It's a whole bunch of nonsense. I think the Cardinals should just buy some flowers for Kyler Murray and tell them they're sorry. And he should accept their apology and move on. I don't know if Kyler Murray, to me personally, I watched him play. He's gotten better every year, but I don't think he'll be as effective in somebody else's system as he is now. I feel like if the Cardinals decide to move on from him, they're going to tank and they're going to stink again. Because before Kyler Murray got there, I think the last time they were good, maybe Kurt Warner was the quarterback. They had some years that they made to the playoffs somehow. But last time they was actually, notable was when Kurt Warner was the quarterback. And Kurt Warner's been out of football for a long time. So like I said, Arizona, they would not survive without Kyler Murray. And, they don't have to love each other, but, he's put up with it for the fans. Jeez. So a big story they're trying to figure out, is Aaron Rodgers staying in Green Bay? He's been there pretty much all his career. He's got another contract. Now, however, they did draft another quarterback in the first round, which is most time writing on the wall. But Aaron Rodgers had done what we call take care of business and business to take care of you. Who in their right mind as a team is going to release or trade the former NFL MVP? He won it back-to-back like Drake 2 times. And I know he had a debacle in the playoffs, but still, he was the most valuable player 2 times in a row. So now he has leverage over them, me personally, media-wise. And are you really going to get rid of him for a dude that really couldn't complete half his passes last year? No, you're not. So, they can play cat and mouse all they want. Aaron Rodgers have all the leverage. If he wants to be traded, he can. But me personally, I just felt like this dude with most greats do, and just stay with one team. He is really one receiver outside of Adams for winning a Super Bowl, in my opinion. They got a pretty good running game, but Adams, he gets double teamed and they go kaput every time. They get pressure on him. He can make plays, but he shouldn't have to make every play at 36, 37 years old. So yeah, that's kind of terrible. Like I said, I think he should stay with his team. Like I said, they did the same for Tom before he went to the Bucks. He played his 18 years and then left because he felt like he had something to prove, and he did. He proved that he can win without him. Like I said, he's put up the numbers, over these wonderful years. Why not just try to stick it out, win a Super Bowl with Green Bay, and then retire? Be one of the all-time greats. Well, of course, that dilemma develops. And, over time, we will see. Special time. This is mine. I'm your host, Ricky G. Stanley, and I am out of here.
Gonna get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone.
Soundstripe.
Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of gold. Stack that bread and vomit nose. Anything is possible. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible.